Some New Blackwater Streets, kia ora from New Zealand. It's Bronson Perich here. Today's episode, as always, is brought to you by the Non-Trepreneur's Playbook. It's my new title. I'm bringing it out in ebook form and audio book form. The ebook will be dropping 1st of November. If you want to keep updated on that, I'll have a link below which you can join my email list. I'm only going to talk to you for 3 reasons, man. 1, show you a new video. 2, check if you're still alive. And 3, sell you the Non-Trepreneur's Playbook. Here goes, man. Tell me, how many of you have made money with Bitcoin? Now, before I go any further and tell you about the 20% profit that I made with Bitcoin, I'm just going to say I'm not a registered financial advisor, neither in my own country or in yours. So everything I'm about to say is my own life story. It's testimonial. It does not constitute financial advice in any shape or form. If you want proper financial advice, go to an expert or do whatever you got to do. Because I do not advise people about their finances. I just tell people about how I spend my money and how I invest my money and how it comes back to me. So here goes. About 2 months back, I started buying Bitcoin. Now, I've said it time and time again. When you invest, you only invest money that you can afford to burn. Or in my case, you only invest the money that you use to buy Burger King. So what I did is that I kind of cut down on the Burger King, and then on top of my normal savings, I started buying 10 New Zealand dollars a week worth of Bitcoin. That would come to about around about $6 or $7 US. That's what I'll do a week. Right? Now I did that for 5 weeks. 1 week I bought double. Right, so it works out to be about 60 New Zealand dollars. Right? This is about 45-50 US. Right? And the price, I don't know if you've noticed, but the price of Bitcoin shot up. So, and how's this for crack up? And this is another reason why I tell people you got to be saving. Always got to be saving. About a month ago, I lost my job. Right? Long story. Turns out I never had a permanent job. It's just the recruiter told me a story to get me to take a temporary job, which never eventuated. So, during that time that I was employed by the company, that's when I started buying my Bitcoin. And over a 5-week period, I bought. And then, lost my job, and price of Bitcoin went up. And the thing was, a month without a job, my wife was still working, fortunately. We needed a bit of money. So I didn't dip into my savings. I just sold the Bitcoin. And after the fees, now the thing is, I didn't sell all of my Bitcoin. I've got 2 different wallets. I've got about, let's see, 0.000769664 BTC in one wallet, and I've got 0.0000653 Bitcoin in another. So it's about, let's work it out. How much? Let's go to the settings. Let's change the alternate currency to US dollars. Right. United US dollars. Where are you? There it is. US dollars. It's changed over. Okay, so it's about $2.86 USD in one wallet. And then I guess it's about $3.50 USD in another. Right, so I didn't even spend all the coin. Right, so remember, go back to the beginning. I bought $60 worth of Bitcoin in my currency, and then after the fees, I flipped it for 70. Right, and I've still got Bitcoin left over. So if I had to flip that, I would have, after my fees, I would have sold it for 80 New Zealand dollars. So in other words, that's my 20%. Now here's the thing. I'm only getting started. Now that I've made my first flip, now that I have an understanding as to how to properly buy and sell Bitcoin in my country, because remember, Coinbase doesn't work here in New Zealand. You can get an account, but you can't do anything with it. So I have to look at my local market to sell Bitcoin, and totally different. Trust me, the it is hard to make a profit if I am buying off New Zealand owners of Bitcoin and selling, because the exchange where I was buying from before, they've gone on temporary reprieve. I can't buy from them anymore. However, I'm working on something, and in fact, okay, I'm just gonna let the cat out of the bag. Look, man, if you are a Club Millie member, that tells me that you're a serious investor. And if you are a Club Millie member and you are looking to sell your Bitcoin, right, I'm willing to offer you a better price than Coinbase. I'm going to say that again. If you are a Club Millie member and if you want to sell Bitcoin, I am willing to offer you a better price than on Coinbase. And so if you want to talk to me more about that, make some comments. Let's talk. Club Millie, you know how to holler at me. You know how to get in touch with me. I go to the same place you are. I'm a Club Millie member. Now, New Black Wall Street, if you're wondering why I do not offer this to New Black Wall Street, I'll tell you right now. I have mad love for New Black Wall Street, but the majority of you guys are sleeping. You got Black Moses, aka Evan Jefferson, leading you to the financial promised land, and you guys, you still want to stay in Egypt with your Black Fridays, with your NFL, with your NBA, right? You want to be all about that life. You like the idea of Black Wall Street, but you have not hollered at Evan. Now, some of you have, and you know who you are, so this is not count. This has nothing to do with you. But if you've been a member of New Black Wall Street and you have not talked to Evan, and if you have not made a single investment in a coaching session with Evan, if you have not bought any of his information, then you're sleeping. And I don't have time for sleeping people. I have love for New Black Wall Street. I have respect for New Black Wall Street. But there are too many of my own New Zealand Maori people that are sleeping, and I hardly have time for them. So I cannot make time for you. This deal is only open to Club Millie members. Because if you're in Club Millie, then you're serious about making money. You are serious. You are down with the cause. Right? And in fact, I'm just going to say it. Look, if any of you are not part of Club Millie, but you are part of Abukwas, I'm willing to do business with you if you're willing to do business with me. Remember, I'm not black. I'm not Latino. I'm a New Zealand Maori. So, if you are part of Abukwas and you want to do business with me, I would love to buy your Bitcoin and I will give you a better price than what Coinbase will do. So, I'm extending that offer to Club Millie and Abukuas, because I know that those two groups of people are serious about building wealth. And if you're serious about building wealth, you're serious about doing business. And you're not gonna bug. It's either you will take my offer or you will not. You will not, if but maybe. You will not muck me around. You'll either say yes and mean yes, or no and mean no. And that's what the Bible says. Let your communication be yea, yea, nay, nay. For whatsoever cometh more or less than this is of the devil. That comes from the words of the original Black Jesus himself, Yeshua ben Yusuf, my Messiah, my Lord, my Savior. He said that. You got to be about that yes and mean it, or you got to be about that no and mean it. Either way is good. You just got to do what you say. You just got to say what you mean. That's it. Anyway, I've had a wonderful positive experience with Bitcoin. As a result of me not having work, and as a result of me selling that Bitcoin, I have not had to dip into my savings. In fact, right, I was able to sell that Bitcoin. I was able to use that money, tie us over. I started a new job yesterday. I'm going to get my first paycheck in the coming week. My wife and I are good, right? And I have not had to affect my savings. In fact, I'm going to start my savings again in the coming week. And I'm thinking of using some of my savings to buy me some more Bitcoin. We'll see about that. Anyways, that's my recording today, people. If you want to know more about Bitcoin, holler at Black Moses. Evan Jefferson is not going to wait for you. But if you put your hand out, and if you holler at your boy, he will holler back. If he's serious. You don't need to ask him 100 questions. In fact, all you need to do is say, I have this amount of dollars, I am ready to spend it, what do I do? And do whatever he tells you. I don't make any money from endorsing Evan. He doesn't give me any financial incentive to say what I say. I just say it because it's true. So a reminder before I go, join the greatest email list in the world. The link is in the comments below so that you can cash in on the Non-Trepreneur's playbook. I'm going to show you in that ebook how to turn your ideas into businesses without money. I'm going to show you how to sell a product or a service when you don't even have it. I'm going to show you how to know whether your idea is good or bad before you spend any money. I'll show you how to figure that out. And even if your idea is good, and after everything you've said and done still doesn't happen, I'm going to show you how to do it in such a way that you hardly lose any money, if at all. November 1st, cop your copy. But in the meantime, you jump on that email list, because if you want the hookup, if you want the good pricing, if you want the bonus content, you got to be on the email list. Holler at your boy, join my email list. You know what you got to do. Peace to New Black Wall Street. Peace to Abukuas. And peace to all the hard-working entrepreneurs out there who are looking for intergenerational wealth, who are looking to uplift their people through what they do. Peace to all of you, and have a great day. Bye-bye.